Yo, playing Fortnite. Yes, indeed. Ka-chow.
Hello, hello, boys and girls. So I was browsing Twitter as a normal no-lifer, grass detacher, internet dweller, goober like me usually does, when I stumble across this.
Let's see what Charlie has to say.
Bruh, what in tarnation is going on with Twitch nowadays? All you ever hear about TwitchTV nowadays is how it's been taken over by Kick, the platform with the biggest degenerate creators like Wannabe Andrew Tate or Neop, or when some just chatting streamer finds a new ingenious way to go around the TwitchTV flimsy TOS and make a new meta.
I'm just chilling today. Thank you for the tier 3.
Oh my god.
And this is what we're talking about today. Sadly, Critical and Asmongold have already beat me to the punch and posted videos on this new Twitch meta. But you guys know how I am. I like to take my time, engage in a little foreplay, if you will. Preheat the oven, one might say. The fact is that they are just those guys. And I'm not that guy. I'm not him. I gotta turn up. Gotta make it happen. Squash the ops. Do you think the homeless tweaker wakes up every day and says, "Oh, I have no money to tweak today"? No! He wakes up and makes it happen, goddammit, and if you can do it, so can I. Regardless of all that mumbo jumbo, Morgpie, a famous Twitch streamer that we've all come to know and love, OF, and well-known creator on the hub, just created a whole new meta, and it's by far the smartest one in my opinion. This woman is an absolute trend-setting, op-squashing, nipple-cropping kingpin of Twitch TV ban evading. She practically exploded into the scene with her streams, cropping just above her nipples, creating her first Morgpie special and doing some dancing to show off real life physics. Of course that Twitch TV staff did nothing to stop it. They not only massively profit off of it, but also Twitch staff usually do a big group gooning session before taking any sort of action that can take anywhere from 24 hours to a full week. Only after the massive gooning events and a massive bout of post-nut clarity the Twitch staff change their TOS. Usually they do a quick fix, but sometimes the brainlets at Twitch TV go absolute gorilla mode and make what happened last time they updated their terms of services. They changed the TOS in the most brainless way possible. For one day, Twitch became the hub. People were streaming, drawing uncensored hentai. People were dancing without clothes on. If you could find it on the hub, you could find it on Twitch for that one day. All because one woman had one vision. I'll do everything. I can get as close to breaking the rules without actually breaking the rules. I'll edge the rules. I'll blue ball, come max the rules. I do not abide by the rules. The rules abide by me. I'll be the rule style bender. Hey yo, I can't blame Morgpie for her genius strategies. I do not discriminate. There's a clear market for her type of content. Twitch TV's TOS and rule enforcing is clearly flawed, so she's just making the most out of it. It's like they say, don't hate the player, hate the game. And you can bet your sweet PP that if I was single, didn't care for my integrity, had an ass and tits, I'd be following her exact same footsteps. Shifter, just shut up already. We want to see the new Twitch meta. We want to see some ass. Okay guys, okay. Just strap yourself, get your same sauce ready, pull up your bottles of lotion and tissues. We're all in this together for a massive gooning sesh. Come maxing about to commence.
I'm Rusty, and with a little Rusties. Yo, playing Fortnite. Yes, indeed. And an insane amount of luck, you two can look like me. Ka-chow. What? There was an invisible force field. What is this? I already have that. I'm just up in this biz. There are people fighting outside. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I need to potion up. Sheesh. Ka-chow. I am in no position to be.
I spend a lot of time on the internet, working, scrolling through Twitter, researching for these videos, and of all the times I've seen new Twitch TV metas, this has got to be the most genius one. I know that there are girls on Twitch TV right now showing their literal assholes, the old balloon knot, the chocolate starfish if you will, with just the thinnest, tightest string fighting for its own life, all in 8K to a live audience. But this is a whole other level. This is just a green pair of push-up leggings with the gameplay over the green screen effect and a little bit of transparency to make out the general shape of her back. There's no accident waiting to happen here.
You can see this is an example of the kind of structure that I'm referring to.
What?
This is the most dressed up Morgpie has been on stream. Unfortunately, and because I'm not subscribed, I cannot show you the rest. I'm not subscribing just to see some ass. There's a place called the Hub where I can see this type of content, you know. I'm not paying to see the Hub, let alone some gameplay projected onto a pair of leggings. Miss me with that simp behavior. Morgpie also has a sub counter going up to 5 subs, and when she reaches the 5 gifted subs, there's a creamy treat. What is the creamy treat? What happens? A bunch of guys come into the room and start shooting ropes at her. She gets a bunch of egg whites thrown at her. What? What happens? I must know what happens. I must know what happens when creamy treat is reached. Maybe she just goes into the kitchen and bakes something sweet. A cream pie perhaps? The other one is pretty self-explanatory, very vanilla. Why would anyone want to watch Fortnite gameplay over some chicks bouncing would be beyond me, but I'm not the one to decide what's wrong or right. But this new meta of putting gameplay over your chicks is just fascinating. Who would come up with something like this? She's more dressed than every other streamer of the same genre, the most dressed she's ever been at that, and just leaves the rest to the imagination of her sims. So I don't know exactly what Twitch staff will do, or how they'll change the TOS to ensure that people don't start streaming gameplay over their chicks other than to explicitly outright ban it. This meta can definitely be improved upon. What Morgpie showed us was just a teaser, an early version. I can see people getting green screen bikinis, strings, lingerie. Knowing Twitch stuff, they'll probably just wait until it gets really bad, until they take some sort of action, but who knows?
Happened, she's fixing it.
But she did fix it midstream, right?
This seems a little much even.
Thank you for the prime.
This is absolutely wild. Like when she moves, you can literally see like her anus creases. Like
yeah.
She has 6,600 viewers.
Morgpie doesn't discriminate. If you thought that those chicks were only made for Fortnite gameplay, you'd be terribly mistaken. That dump trunk is a full-on screen that can fit anything. It's the same thing as streaming with your face cam, and the other side is the screen. Truly a sight to be seen, and the great testament on how you can be the best without being the best looking. No offense to Morgpie, she truly is the smartest of them all. She's not bad either, but to me, and this is a really subjective take, so take it with a grain of salt, but she has that bodybuilder physique. She's yoked, boys. If you like and are into muscle mummies, she's definitely for you, but honestly, and to me, it's just not my cup of tea. She looks like a default. I'm not like the other girls, quirky gamer girl, but absolutely massive. Regardless, she's the best, smartest, and most visionary at doing what she does. Currently trendsetter in the TwitchTV community. Every other Twitch OF girl must have Morgpie under surveillance. At least 10% of her audience must be other OF girls doing their own work for their own streams.
Let's see what Charlie has to say.
Twitch is a platform that's no stranger to evolution. And I think we've entered into a new phase in this blossoming butterfly of...
This is just another example of the versatility of Morgpie's bosom. To share the word of the savior penguins, moist critical, moist, you're so moist and creamy, surprise me with that creamy treat, It's just endless, the power of having a brain and using it for nefarious reasons while exploiting a bad site's terms of services that also likes you exploiting them because they'll profit off of you and not have to flat out ban you because what you did was actually not correct but also not clarified in the TOS. So you gotta love the TwitchTV moderation team. Overall, big dubs for Morgpie. Just do not confuse this with woman empowerment. I see a lot of Twitter dwellers saying that this is empowerment. Brada! This is trading your integrity for money. No one's taking you seriously after you show your WAP to the entire world to see. This is not a message for Morgpie, of course. It's for the Twitter goblins going sicko mode on the Twitter replies. Morgpie is rich and has a cult following of millions of simps. She doesn't care about what a 100 subscriber channel has to say about her. The fact is that if you're not in that 10% of OF creators, you probably won't be having a roof to sleep under, and most men won't shelter you either after they discover everyone and their friends already know what you look like in your birth clothes. Trust me, I'm a man. Take my word for it. Or at least, I value man. Okay, let's say that you don't like men. or you don't care for men. One, you might say that now and change that later because people change minds really, really easily and quickly. Two, you won't change your mind or your type is woman. Then in that case, also your career is shorter than that of a football player, so you better make those big dollar signs before you start thinking of retiring, because you won't be making $1 million for a month for very long. You might also want to start looking into selling your bath water or beer with the yeast from your pee-pee tree. You like, man? A rich Korean billionaire or an Habibi
come to Dubai.
chooses you after you retire, or doesn't care about your OF career or how many glizes you've gobbled, treats you right, takes you seriously, then congrats! You got the good ending. You got the .0000001% badge. 1 in a billion! I can't help to be jealous, yet happy for you.
Skill issue.
Damn, that's pretty ass, bro.
God, you guys
Oh my god!
I know. Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god. Crazy things.
Oh man.
Whoa! It's
A
really
lot.
windy in here.
They say that legends aren't born, they are made. And this is clearly an example of a great legend in the making. Like Henry Smoking Unique twisted and turned the NASCAR's rule book and took advantage of every single loophole and unwritten rule in the rule book to make his car have the best advantage possible in order to win. Some even say that he created the rule book because it had to be constantly rewritten to stop his shenanigans. Morgpie, likewise, is finding every single loop in the TwitchTOS book and make content as lewd as possible while staying within it and taking advantage of unwritten rules and gray areas that don't have any moderation yet. We are not discussing ethics here for the debate bros in the crowd. That's a whole different discussion and tangent I won't be going into. It's just a whole other can of worms that I'm not afraid of opening, but this video's purposes is just not that. Please stay in topic. All we as creators can do is watch and admire at awe how this style bender of Twitch TV rules twists and turns the terms of services and shapes it according to her own will. Maybe try to learn, see what she's doing, take some notes, mourn because we were not created as a big muscle mummy, maybe in another life.
The sound thing again? The what? Oh yeah.
Whoa.
That is so good! Do you want one with her too, or just me?
Sure.
Bro, amazing. Incredible. Oh my gosh, stop.
Don't be sad, guys. We are not rich. I know, money is not everything in life. You could have no money and be a Morgpie Twitch member.
Whoa.
When you flex money, remember that you are only flexing small green pieces of paper with signs, scribbles and drawings that will be meaningless in a few decades. There's power, knowledge, fame, strength, community, culture. Money is just the rent you need to pay to stay alive while trying to attain these other skills until we eventually and inevitably die. At the end of the day, we are all made from the same stardust. We are all the same under our skin, and when we all die, we all look alike, regardless of money, power, knowledge, and fame. But not me. I'm Shifter. I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him. I see God. So, like the video if you've liked the video, dislike if you've disliked it, subscribe if you are new to the channel and want to see more content like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.